Hi, I'm Steve Scott. Drill training is essential for success in any combat sport. It provides structure and discipline to every workout. In this episode, we're going to take a look at 12 of my favorite drills for ground fighting. Here's the drill we're going to do. Get your hooks in, Derek. So Derek gets his leg hooks in. Make sure, here's the rule, Derek always wants to keep his leg hooks in, never cross your ankles. We all know that here in this level, guys working here. But keep them hooked in. He gets under his, might grab his lapels because he's got a, gi on, or he can maybe hook up any way you want to. But Derek's job is to roll Ben around all around. Ben is not resisting. He's just letting Derek do it. And Derek is staying on his back. What's this teach Derek? Teach us to stay on your guy's back. Don't let go of that back. Keep your hooks in. Keep your legs in. Keep your hands in. Stay with it, okay? And I'll tell you when to switch. I'll have you roll around about 20, 30 seconds. Then be the other guy's turn. And cooperate with each other, okay? Watch your mat space. And you have a fairly good amount of space. We have a lot of guys on the mat. But do watch your mat space and not roll with each other. I'll tell you when to switch. Your hands in. We're going to switch. Okay, make the switch. The other guy. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to work on breakdowns for time. Okay, as many breakdowns to a pinning situation, a holding, time hold, osai situation as you can do. So Derek's going to start pretty much any position he wants, but Eric on the bottom here, he's on elbows and knees, okay? So Derek's job, I'm going to start the clock for 30 seconds, and I say go. He's going to shoot forearm near leg, any type of breakdown he wishes. Any way to get him on his back, turn him onto his back, stick him for a second, pop him, get right back up. Eric gets right back up, and he does it again. You can go right and left, side to side, I don't care how you do it, but do as many good, effective breakdowns as possible under time, the stress of time, okay? And that's what we're just going to keep doing, all right? Everybody got that? Let's go ahead and team up. Sandy, keep it rolling, and let's team up, and let's start. I'll start the time with you, everybody. So let's go ahead, get a partner.
Come on, guys, hurry up.
Elbows and knees, not parterre, on the elbows, and the other guy to the sides.
We'll go, David.
Real quick. Get in. Let's go.
Get started, guys.
Come on, guys.
Don't waste our camera time. Yeah, you can help him too. Because he's done a few of these before. It's been a while.
Wait till I tell you, gentlemen. Wait till I tell you. All at the same time. Okay, ready? Get down. Set. Go. 30 seconds. Work it. Arm your leg. Don't Nelson. Anything you want to do. Work it. You're going quick. 3, 4, keep going. You got it, keep doing it. 30 seconds. 5, 6, keep going. 5 seconds. 30 seconds. All right, one more. Time. Okay, the other guy. Hop him up. Get ready. Okay, get set. Far arm. Grab close to the leg. And go. Keep pushing, get it flat. Now, go back. Do the same thing. You grab the leg. And on his back. Alright, I'm trying to turn him. We want to turn him. No resistance. Spooky. The guy having done for you.
Try not to lift him. Try to push and drive him. Scoop and drive. Don't lift.
But you want to push into the chest at the same time. You're doing good.
A few seconds left. And time. Good. All right. On your knees. Okay. We're going to do the spin and stretch. We do this a lot. It's a great drill. And it's one of those drills that is a great transition drill. It's a really basic standard drill, but it's so important that we need to do it a lot. So let's look at it. You're basically simulating a throw following through immediately to Jujitsu, cross-body arm lock. So look at Derek's position. He's got left hand elbow, right hand back behind. He's not grabbing inside the collar. He's grabbing either We don't want to do that. Yeah, do the wrong thing. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We want to grab between the shoulder blades like he had initially. and he's got a good grip on the man, okay? Now what he's going to do is just put his right heel on the knee, see that? And he's just going to spin him. Spins him over, and there's the spin, and he sits on him immediately. And he's going to trap, he's going to roll back into the Jujigatami. What he did was immediate sitting on that shoulder. Let's not stand there and look how pretty our work was, okay? What he does, when he spins him, now he immediately, see how that right shin, this is for the newer guys, I want you to see this. That right shin was right against that rib cage there, okay? He's on it. He's squatting on his head. Might come on around here so you can see how he's just squatting on his head. He's sitting, we would call a shoulder sit or head sit. And now he's trapping with his arms, Steve's arm. And he's going to roll back and finish the jiu-jitsu. Look, see how his knees are like this? Close. He didn't have to kick his leg over, guys. Okay? That takes time, and it lessens your control of it in this particular situation. Okay? So one more time. Okay, I might go ahead and pan out of this and get a good view of it here. All right, so he does a spin, jams that foot in there. See that jam in there? He sits on the shoulder, rolls back, stretches. Now, did you notice we want to drill on this? He wants to sit on the shoulder and hug it. Don't just grab. The basic way to do it is like we say, grabbing like a ball bat, isn't it? But we don't want to do that now because I want to make his arm part of me. Okay, one more time, spin and stretch, and then we'll, boom, there you go. And he rolls back. And that's a cooperation drill, you know. Steve, you know, Derek will do one, Steve will do one, back and forth. Do right side, left side, and you get both. But what we want to do is transition from a throw. Instead of taking a whole bunch of throws tonight, this is a great way to do this drill because the idea is to follow up right after you throw him and take him down. Okay? And this could be a move in his own self. So do it again, Derek. You might have caught him, Steve might be for whatever reason knocked on his knees. Bam! As soon as he comes up, guess what? You're going to roll him right into the Jiu-Jitsu. Okay? So we call it the spin and stretch because you spin him and you stretch his arm. All right, let's drill on it. Go get it. We're drilling on a spinning juji and lever drill. So basically, Derek rolls Anthony and he just levers him free. And Anthony's job as the bottom guy is as soon as he gets rolled over, he grabs his arms together. And it's a drill, so you know we're just working on it. You can see there, Derek grabbed his arms and we lever free. So the idea of this drill is as soon as you roll him over into a juji, into a leg press position, you immediately start levering his arm free to get the straightened arm. And that's the point of this drill. It's also good, a little extra stuff for the bottom guy. As soon as you've been had and you know it, grab your arms together, be defensive. So that's the purpose of this drill, spinning over, rolling him over, and as he grabs him and he works on levering it free. And we're just doing a double hook lever, thigh and hook lever, whatever lever you like, this is the time to practice it. And that's the purpose of this drill. We're going to do it in 30-second rounds, okay? And we're going to do Mike's going to do the, you know, from the top, he's going to get the lapel, he's going to whip, do the, you know, the rolling kata hajume, single wing choke. That's one, he'll keep doing that as many as he can for 30 seconds. Does he choke Derek every time? No, he doesn't. He gets a position every time where he knows he can choke. And we'll be timing him. And do as many as you can in 30 seconds. Don't do them fast or sloppy, do them efficiently. The idea is to put you under some stress here in the time, like in a real fight, a real match. You would be under the stress of time, of the, you know, the stress of fighting. You're not just taking your time to do it, you've got to do it fast, okay? All right, let's team up. Same drill.
And keep it going.
And now for real.
So get your partner. This is when we start.
You can do it on you first and then you'll kind of catch
You're
on.
going to whip and roll. Okay, you want a nice single wing choke, or you can do a, you know, a Currier Jame, whatever rolling lapel choke you want to do is fine. Are you ready? Set. Go. 30 seconds.
Step in, step in, hook arm behind the head.
Good.
Roll to the butt, switch out. Sorry, in the
Don't
way.
get hurt, Donnie.
Here, and then that's it.
Dizzy yet?
4 seconds. 4 seconds. Rest of time. And time. Here we go. Okay, the other guy. Right, get set. Start on the top, hand on the lapel. Ready to whip and go. Set. Go. Keep your head 30 seconds or thereabout. Here you go. Keep your head up. There you go. And right hand. More seconds. Just done. Keep your head up. There we go. Good, gentlemen. Very nice drill. Again, putting out the stress of time for your making. Here's the drill, guys. I don't care how the bottom man is, Dre. I don't care. You can start like this. You can start on elbows and knees. I don't really care. But if Derek wants them there, that's fine. He's going to snap them down. But now, Derek's got to go to work. Here's where we're going to work. This is why we're doing no gi in this. We want to work on hooking and grasping. Don't just grab. We don't want to be reliant too much on the jacket. Even though we make, a lot of us do Judo and Sambo, we want, don't be too reliant on the jacket, especially a lot of us do no gi. We want to do this. So, pops him down. Now he's going to go to work, be as efficient as he possibly can. It's a real simple drill. Just do a lot of really good head roll jujigatamis, okay? So he pops him down and he goes to work. Bam. He just starts doing everything correct. He rolls it through. Bam. And he goes. Finishes up. He'll do about 4 or 5 in a row. And under stress. Do it under quick time. We don't want to take our time doing it. We want to do it under some stress. Start to simulate when it really happens in a fight or a match, okay? So that's why we're doing it fast, a lot of reps, crawling all over him. See how he's doing everything right. He's making sure efficient movement. He's getting the top. He's catching the posting on his head. This is why we're training. So make sure you're doing all these things. Don't over your mind. I gotta do it. You gotta do it right. You gotta do it right every time. And Dre would do 4 or 5 in a row. Okay? Let's do at least 2 sets, maybe 3. Very efficient. See how fast that drill was? It should be done that fast. It's a good conditioning drill too. What we're training on now, this is for the guys who are really good at Jiu-Jitsu already, and get even better at it. You want to shave all those rough corners, sand them down, to where you can do it very, very efficiently. Again, no gi. I'm not relying on things to hold on to the ground. I'm hooking and doing everything I need to do right. So let's go ahead and drill on it. All right, everybody, this drill here we're going to do is a good lever drill when you've got them. So we've been drilling on our jujigatami tonight, and here's a good extension of that for the top man, in this case Derek. And what's going to happen is, as you can see, he's got him in a leg press position, and we're just going to do 5 on each arm, and then we'll switch. And just go ahead and demo, Derek, what we're going to do. We're working on levers, trap and lever, pull free. Okay, Dan, just let him do it. Just trap and lever, pull free. Bottom guy, give just minor resistance, about 50% of tops. The idea here is for the top guy to get good as soon as you grab and trap and lever. Okay, so he'll do, say, 5 or so on that side, or maybe 10 on that side, then switch around, Derek. You'll come on the other side, and you go on the other arm because you might be in that position, trap and lever. Here's we practice the actual movement and also the technique of trapping and levering. So look how he traps with one arm, shoulder, real tight to the body, and then levers it free. And just a whole lot of these. And bottom guy, give about at the most 50%, maybe a little heavier resistance, no more, because really the drill is for the top guy to get good at this. Thanks, Derek. There we go. So, and then we switch. So just come on the other side one more time to demo. And just look, the first one you trap, see how you trap, and then you lever it free. So you want to trap and lever. So these things happen in order. We've got them in a leg press controlling position, trap, lever. And that's what the drill's about. You notice how he's rolling toward the head or the shoulder to pry it free. It's weaker in that direction. And that's what we're working on here, the skill and actual application of trapping that arm and levering it. So you know to do both when you get him stuck in a jujigatami position. Trap and lever, trap and lever. And that's what this drill is, the trap and lever drill, okay? And we do a whole bunch of them. And that's why it's boring, yes, but we get good at getting that arm free. Okay, then we can take it to a next step. Why don't you do the next step, and then because we will, rolling them over like a head roll juji. As soon as you roll them over, trap and lever. Can you demo that real quick while we just do it? So yeah, so just roll them over and trap and lever. Okay, so you can start from any position. You know, then get on the elbows and knees. Just yeah. And then Derek, you start from there, like in a head roll position. And as soon as he rolls them over, he traps and he levers. Okay, and that's the drill. That would be you know, one repetition. Then he might go on the other side. So we can vary this drill, but the idea is to trap and lever. As soon as you got him stuck on his back, take him. Okay, that's what this drill's about. So we'll drill on it a little bit. Then we'll come back and do some medicine ball training. Okay, go get him. What the guys are doing here, they're shooting a breakdown, like for a pin, the man posts the leg, and we're coming up with something different. We're coming with a different roll, a different setup. So we're doing a plan B. So I've given the guys the task of trying to get a breakdown or a turnover, and the opponent will react in some way, and then you react to his reaction. Again, here's kind of like the situation of Koboichi, turn attack and defense, or it's chain wrestling, chain grappling, however you want to call it. But this is the real world that this actually happens this way. So he's not just going to let you break him down. You've got to do something that if the first breakdown doesn't work. Now you may break him down with the first attack, but it may not happen that way. So there, he stops it somehow. And Derek's going to come back, a nice little Adam's turn right into Jujigatami. Notice how Ryan posted with a foot out there to stop the turn, stop the breakdown. You can see here just some different things. And there's nice head roll juji from there. So that's what the drill was tonight. And you've got to attack, he reacts, you react to his reaction. It's a pursuit drill. And this is the way ground fighting or any type of fighting really takes place. One thing leads to another. We got the back end of that. Sorry about that, viewers. Okay, guys, two more each. Two more each, we'll finish out. You get a verbal tap out there. There's the compression bent arm lock from the leg press. Looks like one more for Derek, I guess. There we go. Nice head roll juji. And finish him with the Jujigatami. There we have it. Okay, here's the drill. It's going to do the bridge and roll drill out of like the Kashigatami or the scarf hold, okay? It's a good skill drill. It's a good warm-up drill, too. So we'll do that, and I'm going to have you do one, he'll do one right, one left. This is how we'll do it. So here's the drill. Mike's just going to hold the Kashigatami. Well, he's got a good one. Okay, now, all I want to do, guys, is grab, body lock him, or grab his gi, whatever, but I'm going to body lock him. Get real close, bridge up, roll, boom. I repin him, and guess what? He'll do it to me. Do you see that what I'm saying? I'll do one, he'll do one. We'll keep doing that for a while, then we'll switch sides. I'll have him pin me on the left side, and we'll do it from that side to start. So it's a really good warm-up drill, but it's a good skill drill as well, okay? TJ, why don't you hop out here and have Mike pin you just like he did me. So new guys, I want to point out a few things. It's a good skill to know. So Mike's just going to do a standard, head and arm, Kashigatami, scarf hold, all right? Now what TJ's going to do, he's going to grab, body lock him, tight waist him, get his body real close in, and notice, now when you do that, your feet flat on the ground, guys, knees up. We don't like to see any kicking or whatever. He's going to bridge toward his head and roll all the way over. And he's going to quickly pin Mike, and Mike's going to do that. We're going to do the same thing to him. And we're just going to keep doing that around him. We got a small mat. Try not to roll into each other, okay? All right. Is he resisting? No. It's just a skill, and we're warming up. But it's a good way to learn how to, it's one of the best ways to escape from Shingitai, but it's also a good warm-up drill, okay? Let's do that. Bridge and roll escape drill. We're doing the bridge and roll escape drill. We're doing it as a warm-up drill. It's a good warm-up drill, but it's also a good skill drill. And what it is you can see, we'll key in here, Mike is holding TJ. TJ does a bridge and roll, and he immediately repins. And then Mike's going to do the same thing. He's going to do a bridge and roll, and they do this. They'll do about 10 on each side, one on the, 10 right and 10 left, and just work. Total cooperation. It's a skill drill, but it's also a good warm-up, and that's why we're doing it tonight. And this, the bridge and roll is probably the best escape for Shingitai or scarf hold, and this is a good way to practice Shingitai and the bridge and roll escape. So here we have it, bridge and roll escape drill. We're doing the flatten out and ride drill, the rodeo ride drill. The idea is the top person to get behind his partner, get his back, and do a rodeo ride and flatten him out. Now the bottom guy, your job is to try to get up to a base. Top guy, your job is not to let him get up to that base. And that's the drill. It's a pretty basic drill. It's for both people, but it's really for the top guy a lot to keep his opponent down and just keep riding him in a good rodeo ride where you keep him flat on his face in a very vulnerable, weak position. And that's the drill. That's the drill we're doing here. And I'm having him do each 5 rounds. I do one, you do one, and it's a good, hard, competitive drill. The idea is to keep him flat, as you can see. I'm doing that. If he gets to his base, then in a real situation you do something else. But we want to try to keep him from getting to his base. That's the idea of the drill. Okay, no, just on your knees. Okay, what we're doing is just a drill and just simulate a throw to, what's going to happen is Derek's going to do a spin. He's going to come across a spin. Now, Eric, yeah, you pop up elbows. You just like he bailed out of the throw, okay? And what he's going to do is hop around behind him and get really whatever move he wants to do. The basic application would be just get the hooks in and flatten them out or something like that. That'd be a basic application of it. But you might want to do more than that because you guys are all really good at still transition to the ground. You might want to do head roll juji or rolling single wing choke or whatever you want, really. So just take it. Why don't you do like a spin, stretch, he bails out, elbows down, head roll juji. It's a good example. So here's a good example, guys. He bails out. Derek immediately starts working him. Again, we're transitioning quick from a standing to the ground situation. You like that the triangle from the top. I mean, you can use anything you want. Crap choke. You get a gi choke, with a single wing choke, rolling kata hajime, anything you want to do. So that's what we're doing. So why don't you demo that one? So spin, he rolls out and bails out. Here we go like that. And we just roll him, finish it there. So the idea is a quick, whatever you do well, do it immediately as soon as he bails out of the throw. Don't assume he's just going to lay there and let you slam him. Can we do that? Let's do that. Why don't you do 1 or 2? Why don't you do 2? He'll do 2. Just alternate. Do get about 10 done each. Okay, let's go good, right? What we're doing here is a very active Juji-Gatami drill. We have this other places on our YouTube channel, but the guys are really rolling around doing Juji-Gatami. And the idea here, Derek's in white gi, and Dre's in the blue gi. So in this case, Dre's going to start, and he's going to do like a spinning juji. There we go. Derek's going to give him some resistance, not much. He's going to sit up, and he's going to make Dre react. And Dre's going to come back and keep rolling and keep rolling, because you don't always get Jujigatami the first time you're trying it. So this drill teaches you to stay with it. So it's the stay with it Jujigatami drill. Stay with the arm lock. And you keep rolling around and keep always trying to improving your position. You can see how we're starting there. He's nice head roll Juji. Finishes up. Dre's giving a bit of resistance. And, you know, and it's a give and take drill. Both guys are kind of cooperating with each other. Now he's going to think, okay, boom, I'm taking back to a hip roll style Juji, and I did. And you can see the drill. And that's what we're kind of doing tonight in practice. And I'm focusing in on these two guys so you can kind of see what they're doing. And I'm having them do about 5 rounds each. So Dre does one, Derek does one, Dre does one, back and forth like that. And again, we could do it for time. You know, Dre could be doing it. I'll say, okay, do as many as you can in a minute, and he'll be rolling around and do another one. So this is a very active Jujigatami drill. It's a realistic drill. It teaches good, realistic skills. You can see he's having to go out the back door on that one. Very nice. And the better you get in your grappling skills, and the better you get in training, the more you'll be able to not just do good aggressive moves in Juji, but you'll also be a very good partner. And these guys train quite a bit together, so they kind of, he's got a nice clean one right off the bat there. There we go. But that's, it's a very active Jujigatami drill. Spin it. And this is where you can experiment and see if he moves such and such way, what do I do? And here he's going to work a little, there you go, a little compression bent arm lock. And you can see the guys drilling. So that's how it works. It's a stay with it Jujigatami drill, and it's very good for realistic situations that actually come up. And again, if you don't get the first one, stay with it. Keep rolling them, stay round. That's one of the things we really do. We stay round, especially when we do our submissions and arm locks and Jujigatami. And that's what this does. So there you have it. Okay.